Everyone, welcome back to LFL Academy. In this video, we'll be doing a game review of Rome Khaleed played by Lance. So, Khaleed Rome is actually very meta right now. It's one of the tier 1 heroes in the Rome. I would say it's mostly because it's one of the strongest at not only level 1, level 2, level 4 it offers a lot in the team fight as well. Hence, it's one of the better Rome heroes. So, in this game, I'll say that Nana is AFK. If not, they should be clearing mid together. So, Lance, if you are playing Khaleed, what I suggest is after you check the blue buff and you see that the enemy jungler is not that blue, if I am playing the Khaleed, I would have run to his red and disturb the jungler. So, what Khaleed can actually do is really disturb the enemy's jungler, especially at level 2, he's one of the strongest. So clearing me is fine since Nana is AFK, but after he clear me, he should have went to his red buff and disturbed his jungle. Shouldn't be fighting at mid. So as a roam, always try to remember you have the option to disturb their jungler as well. And some heroes really does very well in that aspect, such as Khaleed, Cho, Hilda. These 3 heroes are the best in disturbing the enemy jungler, and when playing them, if you do have the opportunity to disturb the enemy jungler, try to disturb them, try to harass them in the jungler. Don't give them an easy time in their jungle. Okay, doing the turtle. So try to slight mechanical error. Try to auto attack first, then cast your S1. Because your auto attack, when charged with full passive bar, you have a slow. So you're supposed to auto attack and slow the enemy first, then cast your S1, and in that way you'll be able to land all of your S1. Easier for you to land, I would say. Same thing, cast your auto attack first. So not only that, but if you cast your auto attack with your passive first, your S1 charges your passive again. So you're able to activate your passive, then your S1, then your passive. Rather than you just cast S1 and only activate one passive. So always remember, for the maximum damage output as a Khaleed, auto attack with your passive first, with the full energy bar, cast S1 3 times, then auto attack again. Good, rotating to the goal lane after the first turtle. This is a very good rotation. Casting ultimate can be better as well, better aiming. Okay, this is good. So, same thing, when you're playing Khaleed, try to play like Irrital, because Khaleed passive is the same as Irrital. The more you move, the more it charges the energy bar. So when you're playing Khaleed, naturally you will want to move more move more so that you can charge your enhanced auto attack. Even if you're attacking the enemy, try to move around. Don't just stay in one position. So this is a very good way of playing the roam. Nowadays when you're playing the roam, always babysit the goal laner, because what the goal laner can do in the late game is he can carry the hardest in the game. So this is why if you are playing in the higher tier games, you will see that everyone is playing around the goal lane, even the mage, the jungler, everyone is ganking the goal lane. So honestly, gameplay wise is fine, just more of mechanical issues. Stacking the passive, auto attacking first, landing the ultimate spell is also very important. See, same thing, try auto attack first. So Lance, if you don't know, your auto attack has range as well. If you start the fight with an auto attack, you are able to slow the enemy from a distance. Yes, you're able to slow the enemy from a distance. So anyway, the ultimate was quite bad, but somehow the in-ulted and it landed. Okay, let's just fast forward a bit. Oh no, why I can't fast forward? Wait, what the hell? Okay. Let's just play from here. Sorry guys. A bit of issue. Okay, we watched this already. Okay, let's just watch from here. Okay, team taking turtle, good. Going back to goal lane, good. So you don't really need to use your ultimate first. Your ultimate is always your last resort. Okay, because your ultimate has a 40 seconds cooldown. Try not to use it too frequently unless really needed. So what you should have done in that scenario is to use your S2 first. If your S2 can't help you to survive, then use your ultimate to run. Same thing, auto attack first lands. Okay. So, when you are fighting Kalita is a very unique hero. If you are playing room and fighting Kalita, try to itemize magic resist first. So going Thunderbelt first item is fine. But after your Thunderbelt, try to go for at least a silent rope. If not, Kalita it's very easy for Kalita to burst you without magic resist. Going to the mid lane. Same thing, Lance is really... Oh my god. So a lot of mechanical error, same thing. Should have auto attack first with the passive, then cast S1, then cast S3. So remember that Khaleed's passive enables you to attack from a range and slows the enemy. So you should always auto attack first, cast your S1, then auto attack again with your second passive, then ulti. Slow the enemy so that your S1 can land, then slow the enemy again so that your S3 can land. Okay, not much action. Let's watch this team fight. Okay, this ultimate is good. So, slight mechanical error also is that after your ultimate land, your S1 is on cooldown already. You should have used your S1 here. If you use your S1, you could have gotten the kill on the carry. S1 again, then S2. Here as well, use your auto attack. So, I think the main problem about Lance Khaleed is really not using the passive auto attack. If you look at the game, there is a very big circle around Khaleed. That is Khaleed's attack range with his passive. So, you're actually able to land your auto attack from a very far range. Then use your S1. You need to do that. Okay, the clean is CFK, not much action. So same thing, auto attack first and S1. I think that's really the main issue. Other than that is fine, I would say. Gameplay wise, really there's not much problem. Lance is mostly at the right place at the right time. So when your team gets the Lord, usually what you want to do is to protect the Lord. In this scenario, when Lancing is all at bottom lane, highly suggest you shouldn't play the game like this. should have sent the assassin to the bottom lane, and then the remaining allies should have been following Lance to go for the mid lane. So try to always follow your marksman when you're playing roam. Also, don't walk across with the bush like this unless you have a team near you. So when you're playing roam, try not to open bushes unless your mage or your marksman is near you, so that if anything happens to you, at least they are there to back you up. Also, itemization can be better. If you fight Khaleed, it's Athena shield over radiant armor. So as a roam, honestly, it's really not your job to do all these side waves. Try to stick with your marksman more and protect your marksman. At the end of the day, every marksman, whether he's good or not, they require protection. So as a roam, you really want to protect your marksman so that they can carry the game. So I get that this is classic game, or maybe it's low rank game, and the team is not that good. That's why no one is doing the side waves, and Lance has to take over the job of clearing the side waves. But try to do it lesser, really not the ideal type of gameplay, and try to stick with your marksman more and protect your marksman. Use your S2 lens. Oh, okay. So it was quite scary. I feel like I could have casted S2 much earlier. Don't be afraid to cast your S2 after the alpha ultis. Because after the alpha ulti, honestly, there isn't any spell that can cancel your S2. So, I think the main tip for Khaleed's S2 is that once you identify that the enemy has used a CC spell, a disable spell, then you are safe to cast your S2. Okay, this ulti can be better. Same thing, need to practice more. Also, I want to add in, if you want to start a team fight, try to wait for your marksman. Okay, if I rewind here, your marksman isn't even near you and you're trying to start a fight. Honestly, it can end up very badly. So I think I mentioned before in one of the previous game review, if you want to start a fight as a tank XP or a roam, always try to fight with your marksman and your mage, because they are the two damage dealers. You need them to fight with you, then you are able to win the fight, or you have higher odds of winning the fight. Okay, that's fight one. So try not to ulti one tank. Okay, I would highly suggest, if you want to ulti, try to land at least. If you want to ulti their tank, try to ulti the tank with at least with at least 1 or 2 more targets. So ulting a tank plus 1 or 2 more targets is fine. But if you ulti a tank alone, it's not fine. If you ulti a mage alone, it's fine. If you ulti a marksman alone, it's fine. Just never ever ulti a tank alone. Don't ever do that. It doesn't only apply to Khaleed, but it applies to all roam heroes that can set for the team, that can initiate for the team. Don't ever initiate on one roam or one EXP hero. Never ever do that. You can initiate on one mage, you can initiate on one jungler, you can initiate on one marksman, but never ever initiate on one tank. So that ulti on the in was good, because that was one jungler. But what went wrong is that, you see, this fight shouldn't even start because number one, the enemy is all missing. It's very high chance that they have 5 men at the mid lane. Your Sun is still doing the jungle, the Clean is still in base. Technically, if you were to start this fight, what I foresee is that it will be a 3v5 or even 4v5. The Clean will not make to this fight in time. This is why this team fight shouldn't even have started. So you see the Sun joined the fight, but the Clean is still walking over. So there is no way that you can win a 4v5. So my tip, my advice is really try to identify the numbers and try to at least fight on an even ground. Don't fight while your numbers are outnumbered. The ideal situation is you fight when you're outnumbering them. But if you can't, then at least fight on even ground. So this is a good fight because you see your marksman is with you and he's dealing so much damage to them. This is why I always say that you need to fight with your marksman. You can see the difference that if you fight with a gold laner, he's able to do so much, he's able to carry you. So yeah, I always fight with a gold laner, especially during the late game. So this is good as well because your gold laner is behind, he's dishing out damage. But okay, I think let's just carry things. If the Clean had Wind of Nature, he would have won. But too bad, I think he didn't build Wind of Nature. Same thing, try not to ulti one tank, even if he's low. You need your ulti for the enemy, marksman, or even mage. Very fortunate that the carry died to the Clean. Okay, I think that should be game. Yep, the Sun is ending the game. So I think biggest pointers to this game is number one, khaleed mechanics need to be better. You should always auto attack first, then use your S1, then auto attack again, because that's your enhanced auto attack with your passive, slowing the enemy, then you S1 to charge your passive again, then enhance auto attack again, then ultimate. Number two, casting of ultimate spell can be much better as well. The aiming has to be more precise. The next thing I want to talk about is that try not to do the side lanes too much as a roam. Try to protect your gold laner or your mage more. And the very, very last point that I want to remind everyone or to highlight to everyone is that when you're playing a roam or even a tank XP, when you're trying to initiate on a fight, trying to use your ultimate, do not ever use on a single tank EXP or a roam. Unless it is not a full tanky hero. It's like a pseudo tank. So if it's like a ED roam, or if it's like a Rizong XP, or it's something that's not that tanky, then it's fine to ulti if your team can kill him fast enough. If not, I would highly suggest use your ultimate on the marksman, or the mage, or even the jungler. Try not to ultimate on one tank. If you want to ultimate on tank, it's fine. You can use your ultimate spells on tank, but use it when you are confident on landing the tank plus one or two more of their team members. Then you can do that. So yes, I think that's the most important part of this game. Thanks everyone for watching this video. If you would like to, if you have any questions and you want to contact me directly, DM me directly, feel free to join our Telegram group. Our Telegram group also consists of more than 500 plus Singaporean players. We are very coordinated. Okay, they are very coordinated players and experienced players in the Telegram group chat. So if you're looking for games, if you want to contact me, the Telegram URL is in the YouTube description below. Feel free to join us. Also, if you're looking for pro item builds or emblems, do visit ly4ly4ly4.com. So thanks everyone. Hope to see you guys again. Goodbye.